Okay, today we're going to be working on a 2011 Ford Edge. The camera has stopped working and we're going to go ahead and put a new camera in it. So here's the tools we're going to need for the job and the camera we got from the Ford dealership. So let's go. First we're going to take the Phillips and take out the 4 screws up here on the panel. So, I like to use hand tools, but if you got a battery-powered drill. Two more over here. Get those out, then the panel just unsnaps. There are push pin clips holding it in, so just run your finger around so it starts to come down. Work your way on around. Okay, and just give it a tug. Sometimes they will stay in the plastic, so we did have one that stayed in. You can get a push pin removal tool for that, or I usually just take my vice grips and grab it, pop it out, reinsert it back in. Boom. So then we have six 7/16 nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pop those out. And 6. Alright, then we're going to unplug the power connection to the camera. That's the camera, that's the tag light. They're out. And then at the very ends, there's 2 push pins that sort of hold the remaining plastic. So there are push pins at the very end. I usually just take a socket. It's about the same size. This happens to be a 7mm. You could use a 1/4 inch, that would work. Wrap it over top, give it a good pop. Come to the other side. Boom. Go to the outside of the vehicle, and camera's housed right up in here. This whole panel pops right off. Look at that. Pop out this little grommet. Okay. Then we have the whole assembly. So from here, we have to remove. These are threaded into the plastic on the other side. Only the outside 2 are threaded. These are just threaded into the panel we're going to remove. So you just need to take out 4 of them. These 2 and these 2. The 2 outside ones on either side. Get your vice grips, wrap them right around the tip where you're not on the threads. Otherwise you're going to damage the threads. Grip them down to where it's good and tight, and then clamp it on. Right like that, okay? Oops, not like that. unthread them from the plastic. Boom. That one. That one. That one. And that one. Screw that. Okay. Now, we got those out. Look in the inside of the panel. There's flat, slotted pieces of plastic that go up inside a slot, and they need to be popped loose. So I take this knife, go in, boom, go in, boom, all the way down. All the way down. All the way down. Flip it over and do the other side. Okay, there you go. We got a Torx, like a T20, right here. Again, we're doing this so we don't break anything. We don't have to drill holes through anything. All this goes right back together when we're done. Okay, pop the new camera in. Okay, and we just pop it right back on the panel. Have to make sure your end pieces are in that slot right here, and these are in that slot. And you also want to have this wire threaded up underneath like that, inside that piece. Line them up, push them right back in. Okay, that's all back together. We're going to put our threaded posts back in. Start them with your hand, make sure you don't cross thread them. Right back in. One there. Cross thread. All back together. fish these wires back through. Okay, get that grommet up against the car. Don't scratch your car. And that's in. Line up the holes. Just get, boom, there you go. Now we're just gonna do reverse. Put these 6 7/16 nuts back on those studs. Start in the center. Back in before I forget. One more here on the okay, we're all good. Okay, before we put it back together, we're going to jump in and make sure it is working. There you go. All right, it's good. This particular one was upside down and the lines weren't working, so we're good to go now. All right, let's go finish it up. Okay, let's get this panel back up here. We're gonna get the stud in this hole first, right up there. Pop it in, work your way across. This other stud in, work your way across, and then you have to get in the center and make sure these push pins are back in their holes. It can be kind of tricky. There it is, all back in, good and tight. Gotta pop these down right here, right here. Now we just have to put our 4 Phillips back in. So with these, I usually don't back them in all the way. Put it that way in. Yeah, and then sometimes it's hard to get the second one in if you put that one down tight. So. There you go. Boom. Boom. And finally, back it up about 3/4 and put the second one in. And there you go. Now, this camera will have to be programmed to get the lines work properly, so you might have to take that to your dealer, or if you have a programming tool, you can do it yourself. And that was it. That's 2011 Ford Edge camera replacement. This also probably applies to all the way up to 2014. So they are the same setup 2011 to 14. Thanks, and take care.